welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. So in today's video I will be sharing with you guys coming back to America, coming back to the States, how it was coming back, the COVID requirements, like everything. As you guys can see, like this is not my normal home. I'm in a hotel here in Washington. We came yesterday, like my husband came to get me, and I arrived 3 days ago. So it snowed so bad. There was a snowstorm here in Virginia and it was crazy. Like I couldn't go home, and so like we stayed. At first we were in Hilton Hotel and then we moved to La Quinta because I love La Quinta. You know, like if you guys have been watching my video previously, when I was going to Ghana, we stayed in La Quinta and I loved it, and I hated Hilton so bad. So I was like, let's check into La Quinta, and they give us a suite. Look at how big this place is. Like seriously, look at how big. I mean, it's crazy, it's a mess here, but look at how big it is. And look at the snow outside. It was so bad. So without wasting much time, guys, let's get into the video. So you guys, let's start from the previous day. So the previous day at 10 o'clock, around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock-ish, I went to do my COVID testing. It was London Inn restaurant. It was like right near London Inn. It was just a kiosk thing, container thing that was near. They took 250 cedis near the airport and they did it for me. And so your COVID test has to be 24 hours. It doesn't have to be more. Your negative test has to be 24 hours. So I did that and I packed my stuff. I will show you a video of me wrapping all my fish. I hope you guys can see it. Anyway, so I wrapped my fish and everything. So my flight was supposed to leave at 12:45 p.m. So like it was really in the afternoon. So I left my village, as Amakese. You guys already know if you've been following me for long. Anyway, I left my village as Amakese like around 8-ish, 7:30-ish, and so we went to eat fufu. Oh my god, I should have even taken a video of the fufu. I forgot. Anyway, I'll put a video of it by the side. So we went to eat fufu before we went to the airport. Anyway, so we got to the airport and oh my god, you guys can't believe there was a huge line, long line at the airport. And like before you enter the airport, they'll even ask you if you're traveling, and they'll take your negative COVID test, and there's like a scan document there, like the regular QR code, and they'll scan the QR code to see if it's really negative, you know, before they let you even enter the airport. If you're not traveling, it's different. They allow one person to accompany the person traveling. So one person was my dad was with me, and so we entered the airport. You guys, when we entered the airport, like I told you, there was a huge line. And you guys, I had this Ephira swimming bag, and so I had to go put it in a box and wrap it. And after putting it in a box, wrapping it in my other bag, it costs just 70 cedis to wrap both of them and put the Ephira swim in the bag. And so like you guys can see a video of me wrapping my bag and stuff. So after I wrapped it, I went to join my queue. There was an issue with the person, because my dad was joining the queue for me to go wrap my bag. When I came back, the guy was like, oh no, I won't let you stand there and whatever, you know, Ghanaians. Anyway, so I wanted to go stand at the back, and then another guy made me stand in front of him. Long story short, I went through the queue, this long huge queue, onto the guy who was taking the COVID test and your passport. And when he asked me, I was like, where is your COVID test? I'm like, it's on my phone. And he said, you have to go print it. Really? Print it? Do you know the time my flight leaves at 12:45? It was like almost 11 o'clock. Print it. So I had to go print this and rush it upstairs. They took my COVID vaccination card also. They took my passport and they took my green card. They scanned it like with this small scanner thing. And then I joined the queue. My bag was overweight, so I had to pay $60 anyway. And so they didn't check in my hand luggage. They said it was big. One thing with Ethiopian airline that I hate is that your hand luggage has to be 7 kilogram or whatever. Anyway, who weighs hand luggage? Hand luggage is meant not to be weighed. Anyway, if it's more than 7, then, which is like 7 is like 15 pounds or whatever. If it's more than that, meaning you have to, you know, take some stuff out. Hand luggage. That's the only thing I hate about Ethiopian Airlines. Anyway, then after the girl weighed my stuff, did everything to it, I paid my SS luggage fee because my hand luggage was a lot. Anyway, this same hand luggage, she said I have to get take some stuff out of the hand luggage and put it in my regular bag. If I do, it will be SS, and then I have to pay. It doesn't even make sense. Anyway, I paid $60. I joined the queue to where, anyway, you guys, I was late. So I had to rush because of all the stuff they did to me, taking some stuff out of my bag and unwrapping the bag I had already wrapped and put some stuff in. Like, it took forever. And so by the time I got to immigration, they were calling for people to board the plane because the plane was already leaving. So I got into immigration. They took my green card. You have to fill out some forms. The immigration people were so annoying. And from there, I went through TSA, took off my stuff, and the guy at TSA goes like, "Oh, I saw you today eating fufu at Chimota. Was that you?" I'm like, "Yeah, that was me, like, for real." And so I left and then onto the queue to board in the plane. I mean, I didn't mind him asking or anything, but then I was late, and then I was so nervous, and then I hate working like under pressure. And then I had class on my class started on Tuesday. School started on Tuesday, but then my class started on Wednesday. So I can't miss class. I want to graduate this year, and then immigration was delaying, and I get to TSA and you go like, "I saw you were at Chimota." Like, really? What do you want me to say? I'm like, "Okay, that's me." I mean, I didn't mind or anything. Anyway, so I boarded, I went to boarding, and I joined the queue. So when you're boarding, they check your passport again, they check your vaccination card again, they check your negative test paper again, so make sure you don't lose it. And then they check your green card, or if you're it's United States citizen or wherever citizen. Anyway, so they check everything. And then they check your visa if you have a visa, and then you're ready to board the flight, and then on finding your seat and putting your luggages at the top luggage place, or put it in under your seat, and then you're good to go. And so from there we went to Ethiopia. Okay, so when we got to Ethiopia, you have to go through TSA downstairs. You go through TSA downstairs, which is a very long queue, and then you go upstairs, and then you find your gate that you are boarding from. So when you find the gate, you have to go through TSA again. You meet this agent's woman standing there who have to check your passport again, and then your visa and your COVID-19 negative test again, and they check it again, and you go through another TSA. So you go through that TSA, and then from there you find your gate, stand there, wait. Whenever there is boarding time, you go through that. So from there, when it's time for you to board, you just board your flight, and then onto America we go. So when I boarded that flight from Ethiopia, we went to Dublin, where I don't even know where Dublin is. Anyway, I don't know, I won't guess. Anyway, so we went to Dublin, and from Dublin we didn't like get out of the plane. We just stood there. I think they went there for gas or something. I don't know. We just stood at Dublin for like an hour, and from Dublin we came straight to Washington. So at Washington airport, you go straight to immigration. So you join the queue to immigration, which I'll be showing you a video. And when you join the queue to immigration, when you go to immigration, they'll ask you if you have fish, meat, fruits and vegetables in your bag or anything, which of course you say no because you don't, right? Wink wink. Anyway, so if they check, they will check your passport, they will check your green card and see if everything is okay, and then they'll just let you take off your mask. They look at your face, and you just go to baggage claim. And so this is baggage claim. And yeah, oh my god, it took forever, for like an hour for me to get my bag. I don't know why all baggages claim does this to me. So my husband was waiting upstairs forever, and then they didn't let him come downstairs or anything because they said it was a security place. I think it's because it's close to immigration. Anyway, so we took I took my baggages, went upstairs, and as you can see me coming, and then we went into a car, and then we came to the hotel, and this is us. So we were supposed to leave the next day, and I told you guys the story. It snowed really bad. I'll be sharing videos. Come on, Virginia, it was crazy here, and they had not even plowed or put salt on the road, and so we couldn't even go home because we were so scared. It was almost 7-hour drive, and we can't do this to ourselves. We can die. So we stayed here another night, and so we're about to go home. We're about to check out. We're about to leave, and yeah, This has been a great arm exercise, guys, because all right, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for always coming back. Please guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe for me. You guys are not subscribing at all. Don't you like me? Don't you like my content or anything? Please leave a comment down below on what you want to see. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Bye.